Well, your argument is that if he stays in, he divides the anti-Romney vote, which is my thinking and most normal, rational people's thinking. His is something about if you divide up the delegates a number of 3 ways, then nobody will get a majority, but Romney keeps winning primary after primary in that sense, in that situation.
And the problem is, Chris, first of all, that what Newt Gingrich just said there is a solid basis for a mental health commitment, number one. number two, does he possibly think that even, let's say, Romney doesn't get the 1144, that a deadlock convention is going to turn to him?
Yeah. Yes, he does.
Okay, let's leave it in here. Tell me that scenario. There is no scenario.
I mean, that's, you use a delusion. I think that's what he does believe, that at that point in time, they're going to look around, and the guy who got 12% of the delegates, they're going to say, Newt, where have you been all our lives? We're so sorry.
I hate to say this, Governor. He's like a good defense attorney. You were a prosecutor. A good defense attorney. One time a kid stole my car in D.C., got convicted, but his young public defender came up and said in court, do you know a guy named Joe to me on the stand? I said, no, I don't know a guy named Joe. The only reason she did this was that she could then go back to the kid who stole the car and said, and Joe told me to take the car. That was her way of saying that somebody believed somebody, that some ridiculous theory of the car being stolen was not this kid stealing the car. It doesn't need, as a prosecutor, doesn't need, as the defendant here, have to come up with some even delusional theory if you're caught, basically. There's no reason to be in the race.
But I don't believe